Hi everyone, welcome to Flosstube number 18. It is Saturday, June 29th, and I've had a very busy day, and I'm finally getting time to sit down and film this video. I am a week late, yes, I realize, but I have come to the conclusion I have lost a bit of my stitchy bug, but life is all about ebbs and flows. So I'm just taking it as it is. And I've been reading a lot, so I'll talk about books a little bit at the end of the video. But yeah, I am on summer vacation for 2 months, and because of that, I am going to our apartment pool a lot more. And I tried to stitch at the pool, but it's not easy. So I have definitely been gravitating towards reading a lot more, and my stitching time, although I have more free time in the day, it has technically gone down. But nonetheless, I did do some stitching, so I did want to update you all. So last week I pulled 3 different projects to work on, and then I ended up doing a new start that was not planned, but YOLO. So we'll start with the ones that I did pull. I'll go from least exciting to most exciting, or sort of, kind of. So first off, I worked on my Carolyn quilting bee. This is what it's gonna look like. This is what it looked like the last time you saw it. And then this is what it looks like now. Sorry, I'm very far away from my phone, and makes it a bit difficult to show, but I'm pretty sure, oh, wrong way, sorry. I'm pretty sure I did this part, and then I did this, I know that. Oh God, the claws. Tuna. Yeah, get comfy, so I'll wait. Claws in. So Gorgina. And then I filled in some of the whites, some of the white in here. So I did a lot of the light colors. Oh, you can't even see what I'm pointing at, sorry. I worked on this the least. So, I mean, honestly, okay, I should probably scoot forward. There we go. Why was I so far backwards? I don't know. So anyway, I worked on this part, filled in some white here in the flowers, came down, did some green down here. So yeah, I did a little bit on this. This is the one I tried to do at the pool, and it was rather difficult, so I didn't get too much done. And honestly, like, all of this is very scattered all over the place right now, so I wasn't feeling super motivated. Oh my gosh, I'm literally sweating because tuna is a heater. It's 86 degrees out, and I just got back from the pool. Speaking of the pool, so I'm like overheated, and now I have a hot kitty cat on my lap. Whew. So wipe my sweat away. No worries. Okay, moving on. So I started my project for my sister Mary, and I am doing Las Vegas City Pattern by Awesome Pattern Studio on Etsy, and I did exactly 485 stitches. So a little bit of a baby start, but it's a little under 10% done. So this is a relatively small pattern, so it was pretty quick and easy. I'm also doing this on the Charles Craft Aida, 14 count Aida you can get at Michael's. I'm loving all the fun colors. Yeah, I'm hoping the colors kind of like show up in real on camera. I think that's pretty good, especially the fabric. I feel like that's actually an accurate representation of what the fabric looks like, at least from what I can see on my camera. Sometimes when I edit, YouTube exports it and it's like a lot brighter than what it looks like when I'm editing, so I never know what it's gonna look like. So I did that. Oh my God. Tuna, are you extra comfy right now? She's mom, I'm extra comfy. Don't you dare think about moving me 1 inch, lady. Okay, next I worked on Patty's project, who is my other sister. And this is the Blue Pimpernel by William Morris. It's charted by Whoopicat on Etsy. And I did just about 800 stitches on this. So this is what it's gonna look like. This is what it looked like the last time you saw it. And then this is what it looks like now. So cool, right? Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. This is definitely one of those like trust the process stitch, because when I was stitching this, I was like, oh dear God. Because like these are really hard. I'm doing this on a 18 count navy blue Aida by Zweigart, 2/1. And these are really hard colors to stitch and make look nice, but just look at it from a length away and it looks great. I think it looks really cool. I'm actually really glad I did it on this dark navy. The pattern suggested doing it on dark navy if you didn't want to stitch all of like the background color. And I was like, yeah, cool. But I think it looks really cool, like to have a bit of texture. And I'm loving how all these colors are popping off the fabric. The yellow, 10 out of 10. The white, I was really nervous about stitching, but I think it looks okay. Yeah, so I'm actually having a really good time with this one. Like I said, I did about 800 stitches. I'm not sure like what percentage I'm at because Pattern Keeper is counting the blue, but yeah, I did a nice amount on it, and it was a bit like reassuring to get some of it, like a good chunk of it done, just to see what it's actually gonna look like. So I'm actually excited to work on this one more. Oh my gosh, Tuna, how are you not hot? Okay, my last thing I worked on was a new start, and it is Coffee First, Then the Worm, designed by Misty Purcel, Luminous Fiber Arts. And I am doing this on, shoot, what am I doing this on? Same as my Chatelaine. It's the 32 count. Yeah, 32 count Touch of Lilac. Lilac fabric. I'll put it on the screen. But this is what it's gonna look like. So I'm not doing it on the called for fabric, but it does call for a 32 count. Whisper Linen by Luminous Fiber Arts. And I'm using all of the called for flosses though. So lots of, what is it? Classic Colorworks and Weeks Dye Worth. A couple of DMC, but this is where I got to. Whoop! Oh my gosh, I just poured everything out of here. these strings out of the way. Cute. I think everything's showing up really nice on this color. Like the steam was really the only one I was a bit worried about. But as you can see, it looks just fine. And then all of the colors are very pretty. And I'm doing this 2/2. Full cross, baby. Yeah, so that was my other new start. I should smile for my thumbnail. No. Dun dun. Okay, so that's everything I worked on. Watch out. Now, I know I usually spin the wheel of decision makings, and I have actually been quite pleased with that process. Oh my gosh, Momo is inside of his little cat tree, and it's adorable. I wish you could see it. But alas, you can't, because I'm not moving you off that thing, or else you'll never be put back there in the same spot. Anyhow, I am not gonna do the wheel of project decisions. One, because Adam has the iPad that it's on. And two, I have come to the conclusion I wanna get some of my present projects done. So we're gonna do an Operation Present Project. Oh, I wish I could think of another P. Operation Present Projects. Present Projects. Pandemonium. Does that make sense? Populated. Principle. What is a word for like finish them? Patooey. That's not a very good word. Present projects. I'm going pandemonium. I don't even know how to spell that word though, so that's gonna be hard to do an Instagram post on. So nonetheless, maybe I'll think of a better one if I look at an online thing that tells me words with P's. I'll put it on the screen now. What's the name of this? Operation Triple P. Anyway, so I'm gonna focus on a lot of my projects because, present projects, pandemonium, because I am coming to the conclusion, again, I know no one cares about this. Everyone will just be happy or indifferent on getting a present, and that's totally fine. But in my mind, I want to get some presents done before I feel like I can work on non-present objects. So the ones I just showed you, Patty's project, Mary's project. This is going to be a present. So we're at 3. This is my mom's present. This is the other William Morris. Oh my gosh, Tuna just got up and I am literally sweaty thighs. William Morris, this is my mom's present. I'm actually gonna work on this I've decided this is my project I'm gonna work on at the stitching retreat I'm going to in 2 weeks. So this will be a good one since the pattern is on my phone. And it's just like nice little compact, easy to stitch on. So that's the one I'm gonna be doing. This is also by Whoopicat on Etsy. So I'm gonna work on this one for sure. Other presents, The Songbird Serenade by Counting Puddles. This one I'm like pretty darn far on. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. This one, gorgeous, present. And I'm only at that on this one. Oh, so that's 5, 6. That doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, yeah. 6, not here because it's in the other room. The Haunted House Sal, also a present. So that means I have 1, 2, 5, 7, 6. Shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How does that make sense? 7. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So the next time you see me, which will probably be in 3 weeks because I am going to North Carolina to go on vacay and to that stitching retreat, which I'm really hoping the stitching retreat gets me my bug back because it's gone. But that's okay. I was really feeling some sort of way about it. And 2 things happened. I watched the Northwood Stitcher, whom I love, and she was talking about, she was like, if you don't have your stitchy bug, that's okay, it'll come back. And I was like, you're right, Sarah, it will come back. I'm not worried about it. And then I was watching another YouTuber, not Flosstube related, but she was talking about like listening to your body in all senses, like she's like a health channel, so it's like not only about like fitness and nutrition, but also she was talking about like her bedtime routine and how she usually does like paint by numbers at night. And she was like, and you know what, I feel like I was just going through the motions and I don't want to paint by numbers tonight, so I'm gonna do something else, and that's okay. Which sounds so stupid, but I feel like you do have a tendency to feel like you should be doing things even though they're like supposed to be fun things that you're enjoying. So basically what I'm saying is I'm leaning into reading right now because it's bringing me joy. And at some point, my stitching bug will come back and it will be okay. On a side note, I do really want to do a pattern, like a wedding souvenir thing, and I think I might start it on our honeymoon, but that's just future me, because you know, sometimes the most fun thing about stitching is thinking of your future projects. So yeah, that's my plans for the upcoming couple weeks. So you'll see me in about 2 or 3 weeks. The last thing I wanted to talk about were some books that I read. I've read 10 books in the last 3 weeks, which is funny because I've probably read maybe 20 books in the rest of the year. So summertime is a big book season for me. I love a good summer romance. Can't beat them. By the pool, oh my gosh, say no more. Anyway, I've read like 5 J.D. Robb books, which is like a crime romance series. Highly recommend if you like Criminal Minds and that kind of vibe. They're very fun. Every book is like an episode. But other than that, the standouts for me, I read Hello Stranger by Catherine Center, which I gave a 4 out of 5 stars, and I liked it. It was cute. I will say I was a bit disappointed because I really, really liked her book last year, The Bodyguard. And this one was just okay. Basically, this girl gets amnesia, or not amnesia, but like facial, she can't recognize people. And so, you know, romantic, what do they say? Miscommunications happen, blah, blah, blah. But it was cute. Like, it was a fun, easy read. I read it in like a day. The book I gave 5 out of 5 stars is for my romantasy peeps out there. Allie Hazelwood, who writes typically like rom-coms, so like The Love Hypothesis is written by her. She wrote her first fantasy romance called Bride, and I actually really enjoyed it. It was a good time. So that was probably my favorite book I read out of the 10. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. I'm sure I'll come back next time with more books because I can't get enough. Can't get enough. Oh my gosh, the new Nalini Singh book comes out in July as well, and I'm so excited. That will be end of July though. I'm just getting excited. I also did finish the Nalini Singh Archangel's Lineage, which is her newest book in the Angel Guild series, Guild Hunter series. I liked it. It's definitely like wrapping up as a series. So it was good, but I'm not into that series as much as her Psy Changeling series. Anyway, I'm rambling now, so sorry. I hope you all have a great couple of weeks. Enjoy the summer, and I will see you all on the flip side. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!